Okay guys, it's TNT day, it's a track day. We did a few little things before we left to go to the track. We took our little radiator out and put our standard plastic tank, aluminum radiator, factory replacement deal in. It was pretty hot. It was like close to 80, it felt like, so we didn't want to have any kind of issues with that going up there. So we swapped out to just one thing we didn't have to worry about. Car was fine going up there, like 160, 165. It was like 180 in town, so it was all good with our water pump drive and everything. I'd also like to thank Kevin for the filming. He did all the filming for me, and I'd like to thank him for that. I appreciate it. You can check out all the footage, GoPro stuff. Michael and Eric were up there as well. Pirate and Eric were up there. So he'll have, out of car and all that kind of stuff, GoPro stuff. On his channel, it's Nimrod1769. So I always forget to thank people for what they do to help me out. So I would like to thank him for that. So let's get into the action and get into the action. Boom, there we go. All right, we have made it to the track. Oh crap, we got a lot of clouds in the sky though. So we're here.
First passes of the day. Riding his first pass. Got all the gears, but did not beat the race car.
Shift light at 62. We got the two-step on 55, I think. They had the left lane supposedly had radial prep and the right lane had slick prep, so we were going to basically stay over there all day. We had about 12 pounds in the tires. I had the two-step at 5,500 and the shift light was at 62. The car bogged a little bit on the launch. The clutch kind of grabbed it and everything, and you know, it's still. I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was disappointed. 690. That's nothing to write home about. Mile an hour, nothing about that run except for the fact that I got all the gears and the suspension seemed to be back to where I like it, more or less. Other than that, the ET mile per hour, 60 foot was pretty good though. So let's check the time slip real quick, and then boom, we'll move on to the next pass. There's your numbers. I was 007 red. And for the record, I did beat that truck to the end. Even though I was red, I still beat him. Just saying. Kevin said I lost. I mean, I did lose, but I was there comfortably ahead. 143, 690, 98.1. Nothing about that was making me happy. So we brought it back around to, we're going to do a hot lap on it. So let's get into that.
Second pass, switching lanes. Second pass, gonna leave a little higher this time. It won't bog. Instead of 6,500 first pass, it'll be 6,000 this time.
Second pass, hot lap. We got it turned, we got to 2-step up to 6, which is probably a little too high. Shift to 64. We got some kind of coyote. The 2-step up to 6 grand, which I thought was going to be a little bit too high, and we put the 6400 pill in the shift light just to see if it did anything, and the track took it. As far as the 60 foot was pretty good. It's 141, which like ties personal best for that car, and but the ET 691 and the mile an hour was
you know, 97, whatever, you know, and wasn't running hot. It was cool. Everything was good. It felt lazy. I mean, I say that in the video. It just felt flat, and we're going to get to that in a few minutes. So, but yeah, let's look at the time slip. You can see the actual numbers and not just hear me say it. So let's look at that real quick. Okay, 141. Now I was actually green on this light. 141, 691 at 97.2. That pretty much stunk. I mean, you know, nothing about that was impressive as well. And also the time on the slips, that they never have their time right for some reason. I don't know why. And I will probably have put the DA in the first time slip deal. So, you know, I didn't mention it, but I'm sure it popped up in there. I'm sure I'm going to put it there. So anyway, we got the DA up. So, all right, well, then we're going to let it rest, come back around, make a third hit.
Yeah, I'm back! Woo!
There is our 60-foot. So that's the only good thing about that pass was the 60-foot. We'll get them next time though. Okay, our third pass. I don't think that was a miss.
What? That was absolutely a miss!
It could have been a miss.
It was a miss.
I don't think it was a miss.
It was a miss!
Maybe we should ask someone that would maybe know more about it than I would if it was a miss or not.
That wasn't no miss. That was some straight up breakage. That man threw the 1-inch death shift on it.
Okay, there you go. That settles it right there. That was not a miss. I'm not taking, I will own it if I miss it. The sad part is that we got a freaking error code on our SD card, on our GoPro. I broke out the 10 today and have already started messing with it. So the Hero 4 is done. Teresa, thank you. I love you. Even though when you first got it, I was like, we know that in that whole situation with getting the gift from her, that's taken out. You know, that whole situation is out of context a little bit. I don't ever want her to spend her money or spend her money on my hobby, especially something expensive. She bought me an SD card and bought me some GoPro attachments, and I was all excited about that because that stuff's not like super expensive. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, thanks. But when you buy something like that is strictly just for something that I do, that I spend a lot of money on already, you know, I'd rather her buy herself something. Buy something for the house, buy herself something, not spend it, not waste it on me in this stupid car hobby. But, you know, I mean, I'm glad she did. Bless her heart. I love her to death. She got a heart twice as big as she is. So that's just the way she is. So, but I did break it out. We are going to need it because obviously our Hero 4's got some issues. So no big deal there. So we did, but that pass, that in-car footage, it didn't exist. It's not there. So we can't go to the video regardless of what some people think. That I had the shift light back at 62. I had the two-step at 62 as well. Car left really good. I was, you know, thought we were on our way. I wasn't going to be a great pass, I don't think, of course, but and then of course we broke the transmission. So we'll get that pulled out sometime during the week, I guess. We got probably another track day coming up, so we need to get that done. But yeah, it was disappointing. And, you know, I figured, well, I'll just change tires and we'll just drive it home. Even though it's busted, we can probably still get it home and everything like that. So, but I wasn't mad, I wasn't frustrated. The little things get me frustrated, the stupid things get me frustrated. Just straight out breakage, it's like, hey, that's racing. It ain't no big thing. It is what it is. It's an inconvenience for sure, but you know, it just is what it is. So we parked it, changed our wheels and tires, and loaded it all up, had it ready to go, and then we just hung out and, you know, talked, you know, just joked around and filmed some with Eric and, you know, Pirate and stuff like that, just kind of monkeying around. So anyway, let's check all that stuff out, and then we will come back and kind of put a little bow on this whole situation.
Keep a solid door link between them two bumpers. I don't care if you repainted your shit. That's factory original right there, yo.
Just sniffing on what I'm fixing to go get.
Do? Sniffing on it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna tear it up.
You must be bloodhound, because that thing gonna be way upwind. You hear what I'm saying? Oh! Uh-oh. He pointing at you, dude. Somebody. Eric said, hey, you want to make a pass? I said, you want your transmission broken? I will break it.
They get fixed like they get broken.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That sounds a lot cooler when yours isn't broken. But I am going to fix mine. Or change it out at the very least. A straight killer right there. What's up, yo? Arrgh. There's a pirate. I can only imagine the faces he makes in that car when he's shifting. Can't help himself. Probably some of the same faces he's made in the houses of ill repute over the years as a pirate. That's how they look at this guy. This guy didn't even bring his car. Found out someone said I might have the Lincoln running, so he tore the whole front end out of his car so he wouldn't have to show up and race. Even though that was a vicious rumor, we're not even close to having it ready. Oh, don't break nothing, pirate. Flipping that shifter. He did such a good job. He did a great job. Uh-oh. Look at this, Kevin. Kevin's probably using the zoom feature. Using it too. Look at Eric. Wearing a helmet. Don't even know why. Oh, he's fast though. Got that Kirky seat. He's 3 fingers from the belly to the steering wheel. Look at how crooked that steering wheel is in that car. Look at this dude. Look at this guy right here. Look at this shifter shaking. That might be his hand shaking. Get it in there, Eric. Get it in there. Get it in there. There he goes. Oh! He's trying to break third. That jealous little runt, he's trying to break third like me. Trying to be like me. Dang it. I was saying, Kevin, about the transmission driving home, that it sounds like a bag of marbles in that transmission, and we'll see how far I get before something locks up in it, makes a real mess. If I can get as far as Pirates, you know, then he can just maybe, well, I say he can trailer me home with some of that $4.80 diesel. Look at this guy. I need 2 of the big ones, Harry, and I need them full of jet fuel. Yeah, that's probably fire suppression. Look at Kevin. He's filming that crap, so he's gonna put that on his NASA resume. I've seen a jet car go down the track like 4 times. I think I'm qualified to send something into space.
No, I actually only saw it go down 1 time.
Look, he wears a shirt with fire on it, so he knows all about things like that.
Right.
This place is a madhouse. Look at these guys. Talk about being out of place. They're lost. I thought this was where they were playing lacrosse. And I thought this was the yacht club. No, it's a racetrack. Oh gosh. Well, they're back in the pits. We're gonna have to start calling Eric like Eric 3 Gear. You know, like a Viking name, Eric 3 Gear. Eric of the 3 gears. When technically he's really only Eric 2 Gear, because it's first and second. That 3rd gear is a mofo. Maybe I should let him try on Sacco. See if Sacco give a few tips. I don't know if he wants to put his hand up in there where my hand's been up in there. I don't know Sacco like that. That's almost like a violation. Look, Pirate don't know what's going on. Lost. Hey. Hey, what's going on, Power Glide? The first 2 gears, money in the bank. That 3rd gear, a little bit of a hassle. Look at this guy. What, Eric 3 gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's being generous.
Hey, you give me a gear I didn't get.
Well, did you get 4th? Pull 4th to get down the track?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there you go. This guy, well, I said you made your face. I said, y'all see the face he makes in that car? Probably the same faces he makes at some of those houses of ill repute that he goes to as a pirate. Oh, what? he thought I was talking about. He thought I was talking about. He thought I was talking about prison again.
No, that's David.
That's David. So
Luckily, there's no trash cans up here.
I just literally squirted myself with Coke. It squirted on me. Son of a gun.
That's what I get.
That's what I get for telling lies. All right, you ran a crap.
53 on the 60 foot and 38 on a mile an hour. I mean, on a mile an hour it's 91, 98. So not quite 92.
That's a good ET for that mile an hour.
Yeah, just totally quit. And I did get back in and I'm like, I only finish up.
Right, yeah, look at you.
Finish up track.
Eric's not a quitter. A quitter. That's what guys that make donuts do.
Like, you know,
I mean, look at that.
even the trash got to get delivered.
Look at that visor. I mean,
America.
Dick ditched his Jags visor.
No, I usually have the Gator visor on.
Oh.
I thought you normally had the Green Bay back, yeah.
He goes, you know, he's probably got a rack of visors.
Swings both
I do.
ways.
Swings all ways. There's more than one day. There's more than one pirate. More than 2 ways.
So what makes
There's multiple ways.
What makes the person pick a visor with a hat? Because your head doesn't get as hot. And you got
But your head can get sunburned.
see, you got hair.
Look, Eric's got.
Me.
Look at Eric rocking that Wookie look. He got the Wookie hair, boy. He's got them locks. Oh, when you got hair like that, you call it locks. Me, pirate, we're getting a little thin up top. So, all right, we got
what's called a dome deficit.
domed. Yeah, I got the same thing. Oh, there we go. He's going to get some. Well, they're going to make their last 2 passes of the day, him and Eric. So hopefully they run good. All right, we are in the back of staging. Look at the 4-door G-body, pretty sweet. Look at this. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at that. What? Where are we going to eat, Eric? Jack's? Oh, you see, you
Anywhere
don't.
but McDonald's.
You don't seem like super impressed with that. Okay, I don't know. What? Damn, man. Everybody bitching.
Coming over here with a haterade.
I know. Just wait till he goes to Jack's. It'll really be lit then. Oh. All right, we gotta get serious now. This might be Eric's last one. And Pirates. Professional Kevin filming. Damn it, Eric. Oh, Eric. Damn it. Eric trying to get up here and get a redemption run. I swear, how many gears did he miss today?
I don't know.
We'll know when we get to Jack's. He's missed,
Too many.
yes, too many for a fax. Oh, damn. Holy crap. Is that gonna fit? I guess so. Make it fit.
I thought y'all were behind each other for a minute there.
What are you doing, man? You gonna get you some of that? What happened?
Which lane you going in?
You running against anybody? Tell them I'll run them. I'll run Pro Street. I don't care. Either lane. I don't think anybody's going.
That guy on a pro tree? They got him a race. How many gears have you missed today, dude?
Huh?
How many gears you missed? How many times?
Rather not discuss.
How many? Rather not discuss?
Okay, 2 missed. One of them I just blew tires off and didn't finish. But it did 2 decent passes.
Dang it, man.
Still a bad day.
It's not been a great day.
Which lane you gonna run in?
Any lane. Return road.
Yeah.
All right, we're finally getting Eric's last pass in after they ran all the motorcycles, which for some reason is some kind of huge ordeal to get those things down the track. I don't know what the hell. But anyway. Uh-oh. Guy's dead battery and want that one. Yeah, man.
I thought he was ready.
All right, Eric is finally ready to make his pass. Or we gotta wait on a motorcycle or something. I don't know what we're doing here. You now shall be known as Eric One Gear. Or Eric Dead Late. That guy drilled you on the tree.
I can't. Like, he went in first, which is like what I hate. And then
Yeah.
trying to get on the 2-step and he goes,
I know. You didn't get on the 2-step till like the 3rd amber was coming on. I was like, oh no. And then he was going, and then you missed that. I was like, wow. I still acted like I knew you though. I still acted like I told Kevin, I said, this is like being part of the 405 or 85. We got to take Eric with us out of town. We're going to ride or die with him, and we're going to lose a shitload of money. Well, we are not leaving on our own power. The fuel pump is dead, as well as the transmission being jacked. We were going to try and drive it home, but it's just, yeah. So Kevin's got a tow strap. He's going to strap us. We'll see how this works out.
I had a bad night, but I didn't have this bad of a night. The toe of shame behind a Chevrolet.
Yep. He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill Rodney.
Oh, this is wonderful.
This is cool.
Eric is dissecting the slips of misery. You know what would be great? If you had a YouTube channel and had Dr. Fear, imagine how much fun he'd be having.
God, he'd just be like, it'd be more his channel than mine. Wait a minute. I do have a YouTube channel. It's like less than David. It's like,
Oh.
there's no speaking.
Wait a second. So that means I'm the only guy that does it?
When was the last time you put a video up? Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a month or so?
oh really?
Yeah.
Rusty 655 VW or whatever? Yeah. All right, we got our jack. We tried jacks again. Not sure what's going on. They got barbecue this time. So, all right. Kevin's looking at his bacon jack. I mean, they had sweet tea. I guess
They had, because it's gone now.
Oh, it's all gone?
I got tea. I took one for the team.
You took the half and half?
Got Pepsi. No, there wasn't enough.
Oh, you didn't get Pepsi. They got Coke, right?
Yeah, Coke.
Okay, don't get it twisted, yo.
It's
All
the
right,
same.
we gotta eat. No.
Yeah, I said it.
All right, we're coming. We're clicking off so we can beat shit up. This is how my night's going, guys. We did not leave under our own power. The fuel pump's dead. We stopped at 8. And Kevin's dragging me along about 60 miles an hour at night. This is a run I would not call a great time. You know, this is We're about a little bit over halfway home, but my nerves are not going to be in great shape by the time this is over with. I am ready to get home. This sucks. Yeah. Kevin just made a nice call on a stoplight. It turned yellow. We were in no man's land. He just laid into it. I touched the brakes for a split second and I heard it whoop, and I said, oh, we're going. Just hang on, baby. Hang on. Oh man, we're probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 miles from the house. Getting into town now. But good Lord. Holy moly. What a trip. Woo!
All right, well, welcome back. Didn't we have us an adventure? Now let's talk about this real quick. I know there's a lot of talk in this video in only like 2.5 passes, but when we were going to the track, the car did a little, some kind of just a weird little thing. You know how it is when you're driving your car, it does something different. You're like, whoa, what was that? You know, you kind of look around and everything's okay. Everything looks good. So I was driving along and the car did kind of a little, just, I don't know, kind of, I don't want to say a ba-boom, but just a little, like it just went down on power for a second. I had to ease into the throttle a little bit more and just kind of hold it there to keep the RPM that I was at. And I was like, that's kind of weird, but yeah, you know, it's running fine. I kind of blipped the throttle, boom, you know, just clutched it and boom, oh, didn't think nothing of it. We made our passes, and as I said, it felt lazy. Well, maybe our fuel pump was dying. Now, I have a fuel pressure gauge waiting to come in. I'd ordered that before this ever happened because I like to be able to see the fuel pressure. After what happened with the regulator a couple weeks ago, I like to see the fuel pressure in case something's going on. I can get out and tap it or whatever I need to do. So our fuel pump may have been going out even from the track trip before, because the mile an hour was down a little bit, and I was like, what's going on? It's kind of weird. Maybe it's the weather, but that's kind of a significant drop, honestly. So then this one, I was like, you know, now in hindsight, the little thing that it did on the way up there, and then how lazy it felt, and it felt, the farther down track it got, the worse it felt. And then when I broke the transmission, pulled through, you know, got my ET slip, when I pulled into the pit, literally pulled into the pit, it was like, boom, 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 and it died. I didn't think anything of it. You know, carburetor, I'm more focused on the transmission, so, you know, whatever, it could have been anything. Well, it wasn't anything. The fuel pump was dead, or the fuel pump was wounded. It would make just like enough pressure almost to kind of put some fuel in the line, but nothing that'll keep the car running. And so Kevin, bless his heart, I mean, we had other options. In the heat, not in the heat of the moment, but in the moment, it's like everyone's hungry. So he's like, hey, let's just tow strap this thing to go eat, and then we'll figure it out from there. I was like, I'm good with that. So we tow strap it down, you know, it's 3-4 miles or so, I guess, to the restaurant. We get down there. That was probably our last trip to Jack's. Pirate said that's his last, so we're gonna have to try somewhere else now. It just has not been up to what we call good. We haven't been happy with it. Maybe we're just going at the wrong time. I don't know. The food's okay. It's just Pirate don't like it. Eric, I don't know. Nobody's really happy with it. So while we were there, now the whole fuel pressure thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, maybe that's why I was running slow, because I was like, man, this camshaft is killing me. And then I'm like, you know, maybe it's not the cam, because I was getting after it in the pit. I was like, man, a camshaft, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to change the transmission, we're going to change the fuel pump, and we're going to give the Wolverine another chance to, I don't want to say redeem itself, because it probably wasn't its fault, but so that's where we're at. That's what happened with that. Kevin, we were thinking about leaving the car at Pirate's house, but with gas at $4 a gallon, driving back and forth out there to try and fix it and all this, I said, you know what? I'm just going to take a Xanax and just pull me home. I'll take one when I get home or something. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't that big. I don't like riding lights out because I didn't have the headlights on, you know, saving the battery, don't have flashers kind of deal. You know, that's not a comfortable feeling, you know, especially in a car with brakes are a little, you know, and you know what I mean? It's a deer could run out, anything could happen. It's just, you know, and Kevin, you know, he did a great job pulling me. He's like did the speed limit and stuff, but still, it's not a great feeling being back there. But we got it home, and that's all that mattered. I gotta give a big shout out to Kevin. Gave him one at the beginning of the video for the filming. Gotta give him a huge one for the pull home. I mean, you know, what would I do without my friends? You know, what would I do? I'd be lost. But still be sitting up at Atmore. But we got it home and everything, and so we're gonna get it fixed so we can get it back up there. But Pirate had a really good day. Ran some high 30s and ran some 40s. Those are good numbers for that car. And he was clipping the shifter on that thing. He was getting after it. He is doing a great job driving his cars. I mean, you can hear it's just bang, 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 man. He's on top of that thing. So great job. He was doing a great job. Conversely, Eric struggled. I think he made 7 passes. I mean, he had one where he let out of it because it spun, and he had 2 that were clean, and they were decent passes, 65 and a 69, I think, which are good. And then, man, it just got messy after that. I mean, he had a rough go of it, but you know, there's days like that. So some days, you know, you get the bear. Some days the bear gets you. It's just the way it is. But I guess that's going to do it. I certainly appreciate you guys hanging around with us and you know, coming along for the ride. Maybe it gives you a little juice, a little motivation, a little edge out there to get out there and get your car going, find some guys, hang out, you know, go to the track, have a good time. I had a lot of fun, even though the car broke. I really did have a great time. It was very refreshing because normally I've been a little upset about just stupid, frustrating things, and you know, yesterday I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. So looking forward to having some more of those days, honestly, without the breakage. But we appreciate you guys commenting. We appreciate the subscriptions. Appreciate everything you guys do for the channel in all the ways that you support us. And thanks for watching. And until next time on Substandard Fox Body videos on this here YouTube, we'll see you guys in the next vid. And obviously we got a couple coming because we got a lot of work to do. Let me go get to work right now.